Hello and welcome at Light Therapy at Home. Let's talk about how you can mount your therapy light, because there are several options and which one is actually best for you. So most large therapy lights are designed to be hanged on the door like this. And there are some pros and cons about this solution. So the light usually comes in a box with this kind of over-the-door hook. So have a look at this hook. It's generously wide and it's designed to be on top of the flat door. So the door needs to be square on top. And you may have different doors, so check exactly what kind of doors you have in your bedroom, because your door in the bedroom may not fit exactly that hook. So don't worry if it doesn't, because I will discuss the other solution later on in the video. So the hook is made generously large to fit most of standard doors. But of course, some doors are too thin, which is also a problem, because if the door is too thin, the hook will wobble and it's not going to work very well. If you find that your hook wobbles a little bit on the door, you can put something behind, like for instance I did. I put some old instruction from my mobile phone, I just fold it in half and stick it over there, and that was a very snug and the hook stopped wobbling at all. Of course, it doesn't look very well, but I hanged my light on the top of my wardrobe door, so nobody actually see it. But if it's on your door in your bedroom, you can cut out the specific shape, so nothing will stick out. Door frames come in different shapes and sizes, so I tried to mount the therapy light for my parents in Poland, and their door was not compatible with the hook because it didn't have the flat top. So their door had some kind of draft protection ridge, and I couldn't really put that clamp on top of it. So before I tell you what solution I found for my parents, let's discuss all the pros and cons of this over-the-door hook solution. So I found two pros. First, it's free. It's already included in the box. You don't have to pay anything. And the second pro is that it's easy to put. If your doors meet the criteria that they have flat roof and they are wide enough, you just hang on top of it and it's done. You don't need to do anything. You don't need any DIY skills or any other equipment. That's the end of pros about this solution. And let's now discuss the cons. First, of course, that hook might not work with your door, because there are different shapes and different sizes, and like it was in case of my parents' bedroom door, it didn't work. Second con is when you hang your light on the door, you need to bear in mind that first, the lights are quite heavy, so starting from 5 kilo to over 15 kilos each. So if you hang one or two panels on your doors, the door will be much harder to open. Third, whenever you open the door, the lights will move as well. And what might happen when somebody opens your door faster? The light will swing and can hit back to the door or on something else. It may have impact on the longevity of the light, and of course if it really hits something hard, it may actually break the light entirely. So if you have your light hang on the door, you stand in front of it for 10 or 20 minutes until you finish your session. And then of course for this time nobody else can enter the room, and if they do, they will distract your therapy session, which will not be as pleasurable as it's supposed to be. Another important thing to have in mind is when elderly person does the therapy, they may, for instance, feel not very well or even faint after, let's say, 10 or 15 minutes of therapy. And what happens if they sit in front of the door with the chair and everything is blocked and you cannot enter the room? It will be not very easy to open the door, enter the room and help them. So especially when elderly people taking therapy, it's important that other people can enter the room freely anytime they need. So as you see on this picture, originally I mounted my light as I supposed to on the door, and I just observed it's really not working for me. So the hook was wobbling and the lamp was swinging whenever I opened the door and shut. I didn't like this idea that every time I open the door, my precious light is banging the door, and it can actually swing the other way and hit the wall, which may damage it in some way. So instead, mounting it on the door, I mounted it on my built-in wardrobe door, which is a little bit higher, And it was much better solution because I can enter the room anytime. It's easy to open my bedroom door, and I know that the light is not moving and not banging on anything. So how did I help my parents to hang the light for them? I just drilled a hole in the wall and I put very good quality large hook, making sure that it's strong enough to hold the weight of the light, which in that case it was 5 kilo. And as you see on the picture, it works very well. So the light is positioned close to their bed, so after the therapy, if they feel tired, they can immediately lie down on the bed and relax. And of course, they can sit on the chair, do therapy on different parts of the body, turn the chair this way, that way, and I believe this is much better idea for them than if the light was at the back of their bedroom door. Of course, there are other options. I already mentioned them in my other videos. So one of the options is mobile rack stand like this, which allows you to move your light wherever you want, which is great idea if you have big enough house that you can move that lights, let's say from one bedroom to another. It's great if you have other members of the family who want also use the therapy light and they prefer to do it in their comfort of their own bedroom. Bear in mind, we do therapy usually naked, without any clothes, and of course everybody prefers to do it in their own bedroom, so nobody else will accidentally come and see them naked. Another great solution, especially for elderly people, is the horizontal rack stand, which allows them to have therapy while they're lying on the bed or maybe even therapy couch. So you just basically bring the light to them over the bed, they lie down, have a therapy, and then move the rack away. So here you go. These are several ways of hanging your therapy light in your bedroom. Let me know which one is your favorite and which one you already have used and which one works best for you. You can write in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumb up, share with your friends who would also benefit from this information. If you are interested in light therapy and you would like to have more information about it, please consider subscribing if you are new to my channel, and check out my website for more info, discount codes and all sorts of interesting stuff. You can find link in the video description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.